You know, sometimes, right, I can't believe the person that made Camp because of the internet and Kawhi made Awaken My Love.
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that let you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come. And I'ma remain a soldier till the war is won. Chop, 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 judo flip. Chop, 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 judo flip. Chop, chop, chop.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to yet another video. You feel me? We are back once again with yet another banger. You feel me? We're back with yet another album review. Y'all can't get enough of these, and we're gonna keep them coming left and right. You feel me? Pause. So, like I was saying, yeah, Childish Gambino. Y'all already know how much I love Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. This man has always been an inspiration to me when it comes to music, when it comes to his art. Like, everything about this man is just very exciting to me. Like, I just can't put into words, you feel me? And this album right here, Awaken My Love, is yet another piece of work that I adore. I'll be real, at first listened back in 2016 when I was like in 10th grade, I think. Yeah, 10th grade. I didn't like it. I didn't like this album like that, you feel me? Even my homie didn't like it, and he put me on the Childish Gambino. He didn't like it at first. But then after a few listens, you know what I'm saying, we started loving it and adoring it. Because, mind you, the last Gambino album, or at least tracks, was Kawhi. Well, it wasn't an album, it was a mixtape, but you guys get the gist. And Kawhi was filled with rapping, because the internet was filled with rapping. Like, we were used to Gambino rapping. And we were never really used to him just singing or doing anything remotely close to this album. But this album, this is his experimental album right here. This is his first one, in my opinion. Like, this, well, actually, not even an opinion. It is. I mean, he dabbles in so much funk, so much inspiration from the 70s and 80s, and we got literally 0% of that in the last pieces of work that he did before this one. So, let me go to get started, you feel me? So, yeah, me and this album go way back. Yeah, me and this album go way back. I remember when it first dropped. I remember the first single. I didn't like Redbone at first. Then I ended up loving it. I didn't like Me and Your Mama first, and then I ended up loving it. And those two are the best songs in this album, you feel me? Like, I adore these songs, you know what I'm saying? And that actually goes for a lot of Childish Gambino fans. Like, I'm at the time, when I first listened to it, I'm like, yo, you're not gonna expect rap. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna expect the old Gambino. You're gonna expect new stuff. Like, this is not the same Gambino. And, you know, when it comes to artists experimenting, not a lot of their fans are going to like it at first, you feel me? Not really, because it's not the same, you feel me? But this one really did it for me, as in, it really kind of showcased how versatile Childish Gambino is, and it made me love him more as an artist. So, let me go ahead and get into it, you feel me? I'm going to try not to make this video too long, but hey, it might be. It is what it is. So the first track is Me and Your Mama. So, this track is amazing. This track is amazing. I wish I had a music video. You feel me? I got some notes right here. But this track is simply 100% amazing. I had a great time with this track. I remember when it first came out, you know, the single on YouTube. I didn't like it at first, but then I really enjoyed it. Because I'm not going to lie, I was expecting rap, but there wasn't. So I guess that would kind of disappoint me at first. But then, like I said, with the next few listens, I ended up really liking it, you feel me? And this really kind of showcased how versatile Childish Gambino can be. I really get chills with this song. I really do. I really get chills with this song. It's very powerful and emotional. You know what I'm saying? It's like in the intro. The intro is great, by the way. The intro is like we're all asleep. You know what I'm saying? We're all having a slumber. You know what I'm saying? And it's a great sleep. And then all of a sudden, boom, it hits you. The beat just slaps you across your face. And that's what this song kind of did to me. You know what I'm saying? It's very soulful rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a very rock aspect to this song, and it's great. We never really seen Childish Gambino done rock before this album. You know what I'm saying? But it was great. It's a strong love song. It's very trippy. You know, it's very emotional. Like I just said, it's very out there. I wish we had a music video for this, because This song was simply amazing. It deserved a video. So right now, this is like the song. In the song. Childish is desperately in love. He's desperately in love. People are really kind of doubting his love. You know what I'm saying? But he's desperate to keep the love that he has with this girl that he's with. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to lose the girl. You know what I mean? He wants to prove to the world that hold on to me because we're going to make this work. And this is definitely a 10 out of 10 song. 100%. I loved every single second of it. So yeah, definitely a 10 out of 10 song right here. 100% a great song. You know what I'm saying? Next song is actually, I wrote the songs down in the wrong order. So let me kind of look up on the computer right quick, the songs. Yeah, Have Some Love. Have Some Love is a very great track as well. It's not as good as Me and Your Mama, but it is a very decent track. The live instruments really kind of get to me. That's one thing I really love about this album is the production, is the live instrumentation. I really like it. I really do. You could just feel the music right there. It's like you're in a lounge. You know what I'm saying? And Have Some Love really kind of does that to me. The great message is great. You feel me? Have some love for one another, literally. Basically, you're spending time with family. Do what you can to really kind of spend time with your friends, family, cousins, uncle, you name it. Just do whatever and have a great time. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know how long you got. This song is great. It's not as good as the first song, of course, but it's a great 8.5 out of 10. It's definitely have that funkadelic 70s feel to it, you feel me? Most songs on this album really kind of have that. Perfect beat, you feel me? The beat's very smooth to me. It's more tame than the first song. It's much more kind of compact, if you will. But, you know, it gets in that zany kind of space, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, for the most part, this is a very solid track. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Very solid, very solid. Boogeyman. See, like, Boogeyman is also 8.5 out of 10. Boogeyman is a solid track. It's very good. It's very good. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of having trouble really kind of interpreting what this album really meant. I mean, what this song really meant, you feel me? But for the most part, you know, it's a very solid track. How I interpret it, you know what I'm saying? Here's a note that I wrote. It sounds like that he'll turn into the quote-unquote boogeyman if somebody hurts his child or does something bad to his child. That's how I kind of take it, you feel me? Because in the lyrics, if you point that gun to his head, I'm the boogeyman. I probably just quoted that wrong, but y'all get it. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It kind of sounds like that he'll definitely do whatever he can to protect his son, even if he turns into the boogeyman to do that. So I kind of get, you know, the protection aspect. You know what I'm saying? That's a common theme with this song, with this album, is his son and his family. It's a very trippy atmosphere. It's very threatening. You know what I'm saying? It's a very threatening kind of feel. That's why that's where I kind of get the boogeyman aspect from it. I kind of think that Donald is going to become the boogeyman. And basically, this is like kind of the song to kind of threaten the world. If they do something to his child, he's going to go off. But it could mean something else. I heard that this song could be about police discrimination. Could be too, but I guess that's how I kind of interpret it. I could be wrong. But hey, music is really subjective at the end of the day. So, yeah. The next song is Zombies. Alright, so Zombies is a very kind of deep kind of thinking song, you know what I'm saying? It's about on par with the other songs, you know? But maybe I'll just give it a plain 8. So I'm not gonna lie though, this is actually my favorite message so far, so maybe I'll bump it up to like a 9. But I do love the message of this song, you know what I'm saying? I really do. So basically, Zombies is clearly not actually about zombies, you feel me? But it's about vultures feeding off of your success. It's about parasites who just want to leech off of you, to leech off of your money, to leech off of what you got, you feel me? And all the kind of people who will just take, You know what I'm saying? We all kind of have people like that in our lives, you feel me? Where they just become blood-sucking zombies. They're like parasites, you know what I'm saying? They're not really here for you. They're here for the stuff that you give them, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what this song is mainly about, you feel me? How people can profit off you, make, you know, basically take advantage of you. And I feel like that this is just a kind of lesson to really teach his son to watch out for these kind of people in your life. It's very scary. It's a very kind of scary kind of vibe to it, you feel me? And it's October too, so like maybe this album review is definitely this is definitely a great time for an album review or of this caliber, because this is a very, you know, kind of creepy album at times, you know what I'm saying? Very kind of, you know, with the way some of the instruments are really kind of used, you could kind of feel the kind of zombie kind of feeling with this song right here. You know what I'm saying? I could imagine a music video of literally people walking like zombies all around you, trying to come and leech off of your success, and the fire in the background. My fault. I could kind of visualize music videos, and even when there isn't one. But yeah, very solid song, you feel me? Not a bad song at all, you feel me? I love the message, actually. I really do. Now let's come to this juggernaut right here. Redbone. Redbone is an easily 10 out of 10 song, you feel me? It's basically on par with Me and Your Mama, if not better than that song. This song is amazing. This song became a big hit, you feel me, with the public. I had a great time with this song, and I still do. This is one of my favorite songs of all time. Yeah, so it's definitely much better than Me and Your Mama. Like, it's a beautiful song. It's great. It's 100%. I can't really find no problems with it, you know what I'm saying? It's a very solid song, you know? Like, I could really get into it, you feel me? I skipped Riot, but I'm gonna get to it. But yeah, Redbone is a very solid track. I can't believe that it took this long for it to become the hit that it did. Because I remember at first, it wasn't considered a hit at first. It was like a sleeper hit, you feel me? It really rose and rose and rose. Because I know girls that was singing this song back in 2017. And I remember people was really loving it. I remember when I was in driver's ed, you feel me? They was playing this song, you feel me, before class got started. You feel me? Like, this song was in my day-to-day life. This song was great. I could go on and on about this song, you feel me? It's basically, I feel like this song is basically trying to tell his girl to watch out for other dudes. You feel me? When I hear stay woke, creeping, it's like, it gives me kind of like an escape or avoid this at all costs kind of song, you feel me? So yeah, I feel like it's kind of like him telling his girl to watch out for other dudes because they gonna want you. So stay on your toes at all points, you feel me? At all times, you feel me? Because I'm with you type stuff. Because Redbone is it's a slang term for a light-skinned person, light-skinned female type stuff. I almost forgot the vocals. Bro, when I first heard Redbone, I did not believe this was Donald, you feel me? I thought, or maybe he just used a higher kind of pitch, kind of, you know, vocal modulator or something like that. I feel like he kind of edited his voice to kind of sing higher, but no, this is actually his voice. Yeah, basically throughout this whole album, I haven't said this yet, but I feel like that this really kind of shows his voice, like how powerful his voice is. Because for one, Donald does not sing the same on a single track on this whole album. Every song is different the way he sings. He sings in a different style, a different pitch, a different tone, a different... just different, you feel me? Donald Glover is amazing when it comes to his vocal performances throughout this album. Redbone is amazing. I'm going to keep going on until I just can't no more. Like, this is an amazing song. So, yeah. The song that was before this on the album is Riot. I skipped it because I was so hyped to get to Redbone. I just had to get to Riot. I skipped over Redbone. I skipped over Riot. I had to get to Redbone. I'm sorry. But yeah, Riot is a great song, you feel me? This song is really kind of going a lot of different places, if you will. The production is really kind of out there type stuff. This showcases how much the production really is on this album. Like this song right here I don't like how short it is. That's my criticism with it. I don't like how short it is. It kind of feels like filler, if you will, because of how short it is. I kind of wish it was longer. It's a very loud song. It's very loud, like how a ride would be. So this kind of feels like the emotions of somebody starting a ride. You feel me? About somebody's mentality when it comes to even think about starting a ride or starting some commotion like this. The guitar is amazing, you feel me? I don't know what else to really say about this song, you feel me? It's a great song, you feel me? But I don't like how short it is. It's like maybe on Far Red California, like a 7 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? But it's a decent song. It's decent, but yeah, I feel like there could have been more to it. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Yeah, next song is, well, California. California's a 7 out of 10 too. See, look, it's very upbeat. It's describing life in the state of California, but nah. This isn't a go-to song for me on this album. You feel me? The vocal performance isn't really my favorite. I don't really know what else to really say. The production's still fire. You feel me? It's a little catchy. It's catchy, but like, I don't know. It's not something I'll gravitate towards. It's not a song I definitely say I'll gravitate towards on the album. You feel me? Have Some Love is a great song. It's very. Nah, I'm sorry. Like I said, y'all, I wrote like the songs are out of order on my on my list of notes. I'm sorry about that. The next song is Terrified. Actually, it's a very amazing song. It's actually a 9.5 out of 10. It's close to a 10 to me. The vocal performance is amazing. It's a very hazy kind of feel. You feel me? I can just see the steam and the kind of horror aspect of this song. It's a very eerie atmosphere. It's very smooth. It's very mellow. It's very nice. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy it. The girl singing at the end is amazing. I never knew who was singing at the end. I never knew. But I can say she did a great job with it. So how I interpret this song, I feel like that this song is more or less kind of like about. I feel like that he's trying to warn a female to be terrified of certain things. You feel me? I guess being protective. I guess I feel like that he's kind of telling somebody, maybe the girl that moves to California, like, to watch out. You feel me? Be terrified. You feel me? Like, watch your surroundings at all time. I don't know. Maybe that could be it. Maybe she's the one he's talking about. You know, maybe the girl that's singing at the end is the girl that Donald's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because when we hear her singing at the end, it's like, it's a lot of remorse. It's a lot of like terrified. Like she's singing scared. Like she sounds scared at the end of the track. But she also says you can't hide from me. So maybe somebody's running from her too. Or maybe she's just symbolizing all the fears, you feel me, and broadcasting it onto the person that Donald's singing towards, or us, the audience that's listening. So yeah, honestly, I really want to figure out this message. I really got to tonight. Maybe I'll look up other people's opinions on it, but it's a great song though. I really enjoyed it. Very creative, very creative. This whole album is creative, if you will. The next song is Baby Boy, and this is, I'll say, peak of how deep this album can be. So, Baby Boy is literally about his child. It's a 9 out of 10 song. It's a very great song. I had a great time. Maybe I'll give it like 8, maybe 8.5 out of 10, because I love how deep it really is. So, it's basically, it's a very emotional song about his son possibly going with his mother after they break up. So basically he's telling his wife, please don't take my son away from me if we separate. You feel me? If we separate, please don't take his child away from him. Like, he is very conveying that message very heavily. Like, please do not take my child away at all costs. He wants to be in his son's life at all times. You feel me? Like, and that's very respectful. That's one of the most respectful songs on this album. He's begging and pleading that his son stays with him at all times. That's how much love he has for his son. That's how much he loves for him. Even in the beginning, little hands, little feet. Like, he's singing about his son with so much love and so much care that it's like, I gotta have him in my life. I have to. There's no questions about it. If we separate, you feel me? If the love fades away, my son is still gonna stay with me. Beautiful song. So very, like I said, James Brown kind of feels soulful, and it really hits you in your stomach. It's very emotional, very solid. The night me and your mama met is no lyrics to it. There's no Childish isn't really singing on it. It's a choir in the background, or just background singers, whatever. And honestly, I don't really have a rating for this song. You know what I'm saying? It kind of felt like a big interlude. Or maybe this, I used to feel like it was a big interlude, but I understand how important this part of the track really is. I got that Kawhi feel, you feel me? Like the last mixtape that I reviewed from him. It sounded like something that would be on that track, on that EP. It's like he's expressing the night through the music. Like, you could just feel it. You could just feel the sensual tone throughout the song, you feel me? Or the night that him and his mom, him and his wife, you feel me, just come together as one, and they're going to spend the rest of their lives together. And this song really kind of, I'll say, embodies every single second of that night in just one song. This kind of feels like one of the most personal songs on the album, even though it's no lyrics. I don't know how to explain it. It kind of feels like he's just trying to express every second with just straight up music. And I respect that. Although it is one of the most forgettable songs on the album. I'll probably put that on the end, honestly. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. Next song is Stand Tall. Stand Tall is an 8.9 out of 10. It's almost a 9. Basically, this is an amazing song. I know I keep saying that about every song I dang near review, but this is truly a great piece of art. Stand Tall is a work of art. I had a great time with this song. The choir is amazing. The synth is amazing. Like, it really puts you in a trance. There's many different transitions throughout this song. Maybe I didn't need that many transitions. Maybe that's what really kind of dropped my score down. But the transitions throughout this song is not really my favorite. I wish it was just, I kind of wish Donald was using his regular singing voice throughout this song, because I feel like the song could have definitely been elevated that way. I don't know, because I didn't feel like we needed that auto-tune. The auto-tune was very unnecessary to me. Donald didn't need that. So, at least in my opinion. There's something very original about this song, you feel me? Something very kind of, you feel me? Like, dang, this is very new about this song right here. Even though all these songs are really kind of from Donald's mind and based off of 70s and 80s funk, pop, and soul. Maybe not pop, but you guys get the gist. But there's something I feel about this song that it's just beautiful to me. Basically, the song has a beautiful message, staying positive throughout the negative. You feel me? Staying strong and positive throughout all the hardships of your life. You feel me? Basically, just telling his son all this. And this is a beautiful song. Definitely a highlight. I'll definitely say this is a highlight. Even though I probably rated this a little lower than another song. I don't know. This song really kind of standed out to me. I'm a clown. I apologize. That was lame. I don't care. But, yeah. And that was the album. Crazy, right? So, this album is great. Had a great time with this album. I remember when it first came out. This album, I didn't like it at first. But then the more I listened to it, the more I started appreciating it. And the more I really kind of saw how great this was. This is a great album. I really had no I really didn't have no struggle with listening to this. This was a great piece of work, you feel me? Like, I think this really shows Childish Gambino's versatility, how versatile he really is. I already said that in the beginning, but it's true. It's hard to believe the person that we saw make Camp make this album too, because Camp was completely different Childish Gambino. This is the funk soul rock Childish Gambino that we never listened to back then. So this was definitely a hit in the face to a lot of his fans. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't the Gambino we ever had. You feel me? But I do feel like that. I did want rapping on this album. I really did. But this was great too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people really kind of appreciate this album for what it was and not for what it could have been. You feel me? It could have been a lot of rapping, but they appreciate the funk and the new Gambino that we got. So, yeah. My least favorite song on this album would be California and The Night Me and Your Mama Met. These aren't bad songs, but it's just my least favorite. And also Forgettable. These are two forgettable songs too, in my opinion. And I might sprinkle Riot in there, but Riot's beat does smack you in the face extremely hard. So, pause. So, it's not really forgettable. I just wish it was longer though. Pause. The best song in this album is Redbone and Me and Your Mama. Those two songs, the two singles, fantastic. Production, honestly, most of the songs in this album is the best produced. I will say that. Have Some Love, I will say I love the instrumentation with it. Even though it's not too much and it's not too less, I feel like that's just the right production right there. Same thing with Redbone. Those two songs are very kind of smooth, you feel me? Not too much, not too less of the production. But, yeah. Redbone is, like I said, my favorite song in this album. Me and Your Mom will probably be second. So, yeah, that was the album, Awaken My Love. The theme of this album was basically, this was a love letter to his newborn. This was a love letter to his newborn, you feel me? Awaken My Love is literally in the title, my guy. This album was fantastic. It's a very family-oriented. Yeah, it's kind of family themes too, of course, you feel me? I feel like this is the Gambino album that really kind of showcases, yeah, I'm thinking about more things right now, more important things right now. You know what I'm saying? Like his family, his wife, his kid. And this song was a love letter to his family. Mainly his child, though, I'll say. But, yeah, his family. And I feel like each song was a lesson to give to him, to his son. And I think this is the best gift anybody can really give their son. You feel me? This is the first gift I feel like Donald gave to his son. Like, Donald came a long way for back in the day, bro. Remember when he said that he'd rather catch A's than have kids? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that Donald from back in the day? Because I do. And now, look at him having kids. Crazy. So, that was the album review, you feel me? Very solid work. Very nostalgic, too, because I remember this album vividly. I remember it dropping and listening to it on the bus. And I'm like, yo, this does not sound like Childish Gambino at all. But, hey. Creativity really kind of goes a long way, and this album does that. So that was that, you know what I'm saying? Childish Gambino, like I said, love his work, and more to come, you feel me? We got 3/15/20. That was my quarantine album. Actually, I'm gonna make a video about my quarantine albums. Yeah, because that definitely came out around that time Corona came. Long time ago, can't you believe it? So, yeah.